Good day everyone, my name is Diego Damuna. In case this is the first time for you to stop by my channel, so please, after this video I would like to ask you to consider to subscribe to this video, because to this channel I wanted to say, because I'll be posting videos that can be very important for you. Maybe that is what you are looking for. So today, in today's topics, I'm going to discuss with you regarding the requirement of photos when it comes to entering your details into the system, because as we know that the DV lottery, the 2024 program, for that's the fiscal year, is going to start very soon. Today already is the 1st of October, so in 4 days to come, because basically the entry date will be open on the 5th of October 2022, but it is for the fiscal year 2024. So the entry are starting very soon in 4 days to come, and I'd like to show you the requirements of the pictures which are required for you to be able to submit your application. I know that people are getting excited, and unfortunately out there some people, they are giving informations regarding how those pictures should be, but unfortunately some people are just exaggerating, making it a very big deal, as if that is the only requirement. No, that is not. The picture requirement is not the only requirement for someone to be selected. There are many things that enter into consideration, but pictures, it's one of the major things that you have to take into consideration. So you don't need to go to fancy photo studio to get those pictures. No, you can actually use your smartphone, as long as the quality that comes out of that phone, it's one of the good one. As long as it's got good quality, you can even use your smartphone to capture picture and to submit for the entry of the DV lottery. So that is the reason why I just decided to make this video, so I can explain to you how should your picture look like when you want to submit for the application of DV lottery 2024. That's the fiscal year 2024, even though we are still in 2022. That's how it works with the DV program. So without further ado, I'm going to jump to my computer, and I'm going to explain to you how the photo should look like. So here I have a PDF document here explaining to you. Actually, it's a PDF document coming from the website of the DV lottery from the United States of America. So as you can see, it says your photos or digital images must be, first of all, it has to be in color. Let me try to highlight it. So it has to be in color and focus. So when we are talking about focus, it means that the picture has to be fixed. All right, so you have to be fixed, looking at the zoom of, let me look at this camera. So the picture on the photos that will be printed, or maybe the photos that you'll be using, should be focused. You must be looking at the zoom of your phone, in case you are using phone, or of any digital device that you'll be using, in order for you to capture those photos. So it has to be focused. It must be focused. It must not be blurry. And again, it says sized such that the head is between, these are the details, 1 inch and etc. But it mostly, it says that it has to be, when we are talking about the head, we are talking about this distance here. All right, so I'm gonna show a picture that explain that. So the distance between your head and the edge of that photo has to be between 22 millimeter and 35 millimeter. All right, so I'm going to show you the details the explanation as to how to understand these details. All right, but let me go on giving you some explanation, then I'll show the picture, the sample pictures afterward. And then it carries on and saying it has to be taken within the last 6 months to reflect your current appearance. And why they are saying that that picture has to be taken between 6 months to reflect your current appearance, because guys, as time goes, we grow old. My face today, the way it seems today, if you take it a year back or 2 years back, it was totally different. There've been major changes that occurred on my face without me having to realize it. But if someone has to capture my face 2 years back compared to my picture today, that person will see the difference. So that is the reason why they want you to get picture that seems to be recent, so that if you happen to be selected and being interviewed by the consular officer, he or she does not see any very big difference between the time you have entered your application to the time of the interview. Because if the difference of your face is very big, unfortunately that can cause you a very big issue. And when it comes to face, there's no excuse, there's no mercy. Right away you are just going to be denied your visa. So to avoid these kind of things, take a picture that must be taken between 6 months from the date you took that picture to the date of your entering, to the date that you decided to enter the detail for your application. All right, so let's get back to the instructions. We already covered about the duration or the period that the picture has to be taken. We say 6 months, and that picture has to be taken in front of a plain white or off-white background. I'm going to show a simple picture that explains these things. And another thing I wanted to cover with you is with regard to the size of the picture. All right, and this one I'm going to give you an explanation, because let's say you decided to capture that picture by yourself using a photo. And by the way, please, when you are using your cell phone, don't use selfie option, because it does not really cover all the ears. All your ears, they're not going to be appear exactly completely as it was supposed to be. What you need to do, if you decide to go for capturing using a smartphone, please use somebody else to use your smartphone, so you can use the camera that is at the back of your photo, at the back of your device, at the back of your cell phone or your Android. Don't use the front selfie camera, because it does not really show the reality of your face, especially when it comes to showing everything that is on your face, especially the ear, as I said. So if you decide to use a cell phone, use a friend or your family member to capture that picture. So now I'm going to explain to you the sizing, the size of how the picture should be. Let me get back to the computer, and then I'll get back to this instruction here. Let me open this link here. It shows a template where they are explaining the size of the photos that are acceptable. Let me try to get it big. I'm gonna use this one. So guys, the requirement is such that the picture, let me try to zoom in. I think this is good. So the picture has to be 600 pixels in length and 600 pixels in width. So the width of this picture has to be 600 pixels, and the length of that photo has also to be 600 pixels. But how do you calculate those things? It's a bit tricky, it's a bit difficult. Calm down. Get a picture with a white background. Make sure that your face is facing straight, looking at the zoom of your photo. Get that picture and then go to your Play Store. If you go to your Play Store, there are many applications that are called Photo ID. Look at any Photo ID application, grab any of those applications, take it, and then now import the photo that you just capture yourself, put it into that application and set it in such a way that it gives you 600 pixels of width and 600 pixels of length. So once you put them together, it's going to give you a photo that corresponds to the requirements that they are asking for you to be able to submit. And then after you've done that, you can be able to submit it. Okay, so that picture has to be taken in full face view, directly facing the camera. So you have to be looking at the camera straight, the way I am. You see the way I'm looking at this camera. These are you should be straight like this, and then you get your picture, right? So it's, you know, I'm going to click here on this link. And by the way, if you'd like to know more about this link, I'm just going to put this link below the description so that you're going to be able to go through it while it gives all the details. All right, as I was saying, so these pictures here, these photos here are acceptable. These photos here are acceptable because they go together with the requirement that we just found here. You see, so all these pictures, they go together, they go along with the instructions that we just read here. Where was I? Yeah, I was. Okay, all right, so I'm talking about these pictures here. Let me try to zoom them. All right, there we go. So we can see that it's too much. Okay, let me try to do this. Okay, guys, can you see clearly? These pictures here, they are very good. This is the picture that we are talking about. So make sure that the background behind you has got white color. All right, and then put any other clothes that you used to wear. You don't need to put fancy or expensive stuff. As you can see, none of these guys has put fancy clothes, which normal clothes that they used to put on a regular basis. Let me try to zoom out, and then I want to show you now the kind of pictures you see. Okay, all right, so can you see this picture? It's ticked because it goes together with the requirements that they are asking you for the picture to be acceptable. You can refer from this picture and get this picture even using your smartphone. You know, as long as it's got a good quality of picture, you can go for it. So I'm about now to show you the kind of type of photos that are not acceptable. You know, they even got a red cross here. So these kind of photos are not acceptable. Why? Because photos should not be overexposed or underexposed. Can you see this photo here? It's underexposed. The color, they're talking about the color of this photo is not good. All right, even this one you can see it's blurry, it's not clear. It says that you may need to adjust your camera white balance settings depending on the lighting. So the lighting of the camera that captured this photo was not good. Let me try to zoom in. All right, that's convenience. Just want to grab something good. All right, now it's good. Can you see the quality of this camera of this photo was not good? That's the reason why they put a red cross here. But if you look at this little girl here, she's good to go because the quality of the camera, the photo is good, and the background is good. Look at these two background here; they are not good. That is the reason why this photo are disqualified. Let's now go to the third photo, the third kind of photo that is disqualified. As you can see, guys, if you look at the exposure or the lighting of this photo is not good. Why? Because the guy here has got kind of too lightning on his face. And if you look at on the right hand side of the photo of this guy here, you can see there is a shadow here. So the shade of this guy, you know, it does not give good appearance for this photo. So these kind of photos are not acceptable. But the ones that are acceptable, you can see how simple they are and how clean they are. So guys, this is what I wanted to share with you about the photo requirement. You can do that. It's possible unless you need, unless you want, because you don't need to. But unless you want, then you can go to a professional photographer to capture your picture. But you can also use your smartphone. As long as it's got good quality of pictures, you can use your smartphone to capture your picture yourself, and then you'll be good to go. Just a reminder, the DV lottery for the fiscal year 2024 is starting on the 5th of October. Today we are the 1st of today is the 1st of October. So in about 4 days, which will be the 5th of October, that's when the entry program is starting. So everyone is excited, which is good. Get yourself ready. Start getting your pictures today so that you'll be good to go. It doesn't matter. You don't need to rush. Even on the 6th or on the 7th, you can still be able to play the DV lottery once you submit your application S2X. So if this video was good, I'm just going to ask you one thing. Subscribe to my YouTube channel and don't forget to turn on your notification bell, because now I'm talking about the photo requirements, but in few days I'll be releasing videos explaining how you can submit your application to the DV program of fiscal year 2024. Keep well, guys. Like I always saying, sharing is caring. I do care about you. That is the reason why I'm giving you these informations, because I want you to succeed. All right. Don't forget to subscribe to this YouTube channel. See you in the next video. Bye.